Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Empowered Living Show. This show is about women supporting other women and men, if they want to jump in here. Sometimes we have men come on too, but it's really about how to feel empowered. So we have guests that come on and they tell their story of empowerment and how they help others feel empowered through the work that they do with their clients and any kind of services and just being themselves. So I'm really excited for this episode because we have a special guest, Paula Vail. And let me tell you a little bit about Paula before we get started. Paula is going to be talking about Reiki, wellness, and self-empowerment. So this is perfect for today. I love this topic for today. Paula's the radio host of Why Am I So Happy on BBS Radio and For the Love of Reiki on Voice America. She is Usui, Karuna, and Holy Fire Reiki Master and teacher. And her business name is Wellness Inspired. And she's on the wellnessinspired.com and the Paula Network. You'll have
Paula
to tell
V
me.
Network.
Paula
Yes.
V Network. Okay,
Yes.
perfect. I love that.
Yay,
So Paula is married. She has 3 awesome children and 3 grandchildren. And she was previously a restaurant owner for 27 years. And now she's self-employed with her Reiki practice. And she offers mentoring Reiki classes, and she does long distance Reiki sessions. And then she has her radio shows that keep her extremely busy. So let me just tell you a little bit about her inspiration. Her inspiration came from being a premature baby, not expected to survive the night. And she has survived and has always felt really grateful for her life. And maybe, Paula, do you want to talk about this part?
Sure.
So I'll let you tell your story because that's probably better coming from you.
All righty. Yes, I was a premature baby, not expected to survive the night, weighed 2 pounds something.
Oh.
And I did. And I have always, my whole life, just felt I am grateful. And I want to be a positive energy in this world. And I want to show my gratitude for having every day. And I've always had that concept. And so I've also always believed that I'm going to be happy. It's not that I haven't had challenges. We all have challenges. But I feel happiness is a choice. And it's the direction that we choose to focus. So that's always really guided me. And then in high school, I started working at a restaurant, bought the restaurant, many years in that. And then I brought myself into Reiki due to a beloved pet that just owned my heart that was ill. And someone said you should learn Reiki. And so I did and just fell in love with it. I just love it so much. It's been over 10 years now, and I really love it.
That's
and
great.
Then never dreamed I would host radio shows. And when it first asked to host the For the Love of Reiki show on Voice America, I was a little nervous. But I'm absolutely loving it. I just adore the beautiful people I connect with every day. And Lisa, you are one of those people. I'm so honored for you.
Thank you.
Upcoming. I just love it. So that's pretty much my history.
That's great. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm wondering, can you turn up your volume just a tiny bit? Can you hear,
Yeah.
Maggie? Can you hear okay?
Yes, I can hear. Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure that I can hear you. So welcome to the show, Miss Paula V.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you shared a little bit about your background, and maybe you can start off by just telling us what got you into, your pet. What happened to your pet, and how did your Reiki kind of how did you know that worked?
She was a beautiful white German Shepherd, and she owned my heart. and she had a tumor. She was struggling, not able to move very well. And when I first learned a Reiki and started offering her Reiki, she improved so much. And I had her 2 more years. And
Wow.
so, yeah, it was fantastic. And I have all rescue pets. And what I see the Reiki do for them, it's just absolutely fantastic. The animals absolutely love Reiki.
You know, I was just telling Maggie.
Turn it up a little bit. Turn it up just a tad bit.
Yeah.
The audience can't hear.
Okay.
Oh,
How's
there we
that?
go.
Yay.
Marla, can you hear her now? Is she better? Talk louder. She says talk louder.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was just telling Maggie that my horse is I'm probably going to have to put him down because he's really uncomfortable. He's got cancer, and you know, I haven't actually done Reiki on him. I don't even know why I didn't think about it, but I'm definitely going to have to give that a try.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Great idea.
Yeah. Yeah. So what do you like about Reiki? Tell me how you work and how it benefits other people and why it lights up your life.
Oh my gosh, you've got me going now. I'm so passionate. It's absolutely really beyond words, and it is life-changing. It does so much in so many ways. First, as for you as a person, when you open that door to Reiki and you bring that into your life, you raise your vibration, you bring healing into your life, you open that connection to source, your intuition grows. It's just absolutely amazing. And with having raised those vibrations and those frequency levels, oh my gosh, you just connect with more of that high vibration energy with people, circumstances, things that come in your life. You actually affect others because you have that beautiful energy. Mm-hmm. You're healthier. Manifestation just increases because like creates like. And then for others, what you can offer to family, friends, pets, long distance Reiki is absolutely tremendous. I send Reiki around the world, and what Reiki does for family, friends, or others having surgeries, it relieves pain, they heal quicker. What it does, wildlife. When I travel on trips, I have feral cats following me around.
Wow.
I've literally been laying by the pool and had feral cats hanging out behind my chair.
They just want to come purr on you.
Exactly. I've had a deer lay in the yard for 2 hours in front of the window. Wow. It's just unbelievable. And the honor of being able to teach Reiki and open that door. I've had to really cut back on my teaching because I'm so busy with the radio shows. And I believe I can reach so many more people. And waking up to emails from around the world is just something I never dreamed possible. But I still am teaching some because I can't stop. It's just such an honor. It's such a joy to bring that information and open that door for others.
Well, I can tell that, how much you love it. What got you into becoming an alternative practitioner?
Well, I've always been, even since my college years, very interested in nutrition and felt that was very important, into the positive attitude. And I've always been interested in alternative healing and looking at that, reading a lot about that. And so then hearing about the Reiki, for one, I wanted to help my pet, and the other, I was curious about it. And it was after like a couple years, I thought, I think I want to do this as a profession. So I went down to Peru, had some Reiki training down there, had an attunement on my birthday at Machu Picchu.
Oh my
in front of
gosh.
the graves of the high princesses. It doesn't get better.
Wow.
Yes, yes. And I had a private ceremony with an amazing shaman. And I asked him, I said, I'm really thinking I want to change careers and become a Reiki practitioner and have that be my business. What do you think? And so he told the translator, I would go to you for Reiki, Paula. That is a great path for you. So that's kind of what, okay, then I'm going to do it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's like a dream of mine to go down to Peru and to go to Machu Picchu and to spend time with a shaman.
Yes.
That's
I was
awesome.
running around kissing and giving Reiki to llamas. And it was so fun.
I can see you doing that. That's great.
Yeah.
That's
Can't
great.
take me anywhere. I hug mules. I do it all.
Oh, so tell us about your worldwide audience. How does Reiki work? I mean, if people don't know about Reiki, can you kind of explain how that works and how you can reach people?
Yes, it with the shows, with interviewing, other practitioners and being able to discuss the Reiki, it's made it where listeners around the world, some have heard about it but don't know what it is, or others may not have heard about it. So it gives them a bit of inspiration and insight, and then they may go try it somewhere, they may go learn it. I get emails, people asking questions. I get emails from practitioners asking for advice.
Wow.
And it's just amazing. I'll share one little story. In April, I got an email and it teared me up. It just touched me, and it told me, okay, Source wants me to keep doing these shows. She sent her picture, a beautiful young woman, about 20 years old, and was from Africa, but now living in, I think, Sengali. But she wrote to me this big long email thanking me for my words and the words of my shows, how
Wow.
much it helped her, because her parents had been recently killed in a civil war that went on. And, to have her reach out and send such a beautiful email with what she'd gone through, it's just really touching. Yeah.
Wow.
So, if we can help someone out there to even feel better about themselves, or even to know they're loved. When I was first told by Voice America and asked to do it, and they said it'll be all different countries, and I thought, first thing that came to my mind is I'm not going to speak English. I'm going to speak the language of love.
Yeah.
I want people to feel love when the energy comes across. And I think that's happening.
Yeah. And Maggie's asking, is it possible to do a short demonstration?
Of Reiki?
Well,
Is that what she's
asking about Reiki.
I've only heard the term, but I've never I don't know what it does or how it works or anything like that. So I was just curious.
Reiki, we activate our Reiki. Our Reiki basically mostly comes through our palm chakras, our breath. I'm very big on the breath, and our eyes. Okay, so right now, my dear, you are receiving a big, beautiful stream of Reiki energy, just surrounding you in a beautiful Reiki bubble. That's pretty much how it works. And so if I have a person on the table, or if I have a person across the world, I just envision and send that beautiful Reiki energy just to surround them in this beautiful bubble of love and positive energy. It's really that simple. It's very powerful, but very, very simple.
You're just the perfect embodiment of light.
Oh, thank you.
From talking to you, from your voice, you're just awesome. I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, I think you do speak the language of light and love. And, you know, I remember when my kids were little, I had a really dysfunctional marriage at the time. And I just remember wanting to protect them and just thinking, I know I can love them through this. I know that they'll be okay if I love them enough. And I thought, you know, I thought that's dumb, Lisa. Nobody, you know, that's not how things work. But somehow I knew that if I just gave them all of my love, things would be okay. And I didn't know at the time that that's really how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great. That's great. Well,
love is the ultimate power. It really is.
yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So tell us about becoming a host. How has that been for your life? I mean, I know you get to meet people. I love it. So yeah.
Yeah, it's, oh my gosh, I had no idea. And I had never dreamed that I would be a radio host. I really, and I thought, well, I don't have any training in that. And I don't have to, oh my gosh. And, but so for the first month, it was like, breathe. But now I just enjoy it. I connect with all of these beautiful, amazing guests, and I'm absolutely loving it. I am so grateful every day for the direction my life has gone. I feel really blessed.
Oh, yeah. 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 So is it a simple type of life? I mean, is it less complicated, or tell me about your life?
Oh my gosh, no, actually, I'm really, really busy. I am so busy. Yeah, especially with the 2 BBS shows. Oh, and I have a brand new show coming out, everyone. Show number 3.
Wow. What is it?
The next week's Paula V and Friends.
I love that.
Thank you, on BBS Radio. So I'm really excited. But it really is very time consuming. Oh my gosh. And like my Voice America show, I have shows lined up through November right now.
Yeah.
There's just so much demand, but I feel very blessed with that. So I'm always doing recordings. I try to, I really like to read everyone's books, read about them, know them. And so I'm a very busy girl. Plus I have my Grammy Day once a week. That's important. Grammy Day.
Yeah.
And, time with the husband, but I'm really absent. I've thought to myself, I definitely have a full-time job, but I really love my job. So and I loved my restaurant years. I adored my clients, or not my clients, my customers, the staff. I mean, just
a different kind of fun.
A different kind of fun. Yes.
Yeah, that's great. So on your website, you say you practice to strive to affect others and the world, not with your mind, but with your heart.
Yes.
So you talked about teaching the language, speaking the language of love, but tell me more about that.
Well, to clarify that, what I really want, the message I want to put out there is, it's not that I don't use my mind. It's not that I don't research. It's not that I don't think about what I'm doing, but I want the foremost efforts that I make to come out of love and compassion. I want that to be number one.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what I mean by that.
Yeah, no, that's great. It's interesting how society has created all this stuff about education and really, getting our mind sharp. And I get it. I mean, that's totally normal, but if you break it down to the very simplest thing, it's like all we have to do is just be who we are.
Yes.
And that's really all we have to be. And we make it so complicated. Mm-hmm. I know I make it complicated. I try not to make it complicated, but it's just all this stuff in our life, all this stimulus makes it so complicated.
Exactly.
So yeah, just being love.
Yeah, just being love being what we are, our own person. You know, so many times we focus on what others expect or what we think we should be, but really we have all the beauty right here inside us. And
Yeah.
I kind of think of myself, well, I have a PhD in social education, you know.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I have many years of experience of working with the public and working with people. So that's where I'm
Yeah.
at. Yes.
Yeah, no, I totally get it. My husband's always, why don't you get your PhD? And I don't want to. That's
Yeah.
not where I'm at, right? That's
Yeah.
not where I'm at anymore.
Yeah.
Totally get it. So, tell me about your being the creator of your life. What you believe, you create. What you create, you become. Tell the listeners more about this message.
Yeah. Oh boy, that's that's such a powerful message because as I just mentioned, how we can base what we're doing or what we want to become by the outside world, but really everything comes from inside and from us and our own power. We are our power. We are our creator. So we can choose what we want to create in our lives.
Yeah.
We can say yes to that. We can open the door and create. And something very important, I believe, is have our goals, have what we would like to become and the direction we want to go. So have that and have the effort that we make, the work we do towards that in one hand. But in the other hand, have it wide open with what may manifest or what may come our way that we didn't even dream possible. Because you can start out, I want to do this in a career. I was going to be an accountant. I want to do this in a career, but something else come that, oh my gosh, you love 100 times more. So, it's have balance, but know that you can create what you wish to create.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. In fact, we're doing a challenge right now within this Empowered Living group on the Facebook group about having your goals, and focusing on it, but letting it go. Just knowing that it's already there. It's already, but focusing on it helps move you towards it, but you don't have to focus on how it's going to happen. It's the how you don't have to worry about. It's just knowing, right?
Exactly. Oh, Lisa, I love that. I love it. Absolutely.
Yeah. And that's how you manifest, right? You just know.
Yes.
You just know that it's going to happen. And it's so exciting when you're able to manifest. And then when you look back and say, I have created that. I mean, we've all created our life, where we are right now and who we are right now and how we think, we've created that.
Yes.
And so to look back on some of the things that you've really wanted in your life, that you've got, that you've made, that you've created, it's like, this is by choice. This is all by choice. So it's always fun. It's a fun experiment to see what you can manifest. I love that.
It really is. And when you start enjoying that and putting out there, see what I can manifest, open the door to that. Oh my gosh. Myself, I never dreamed I would be in Times Square, New York on an 8-story billboard. I never dreamed that would be happen.
Yeah, tell us that story.
Oh my gosh. Well, I was asked to be in the Women of Distinction magazine in New York City. So they wrote an article, put my picture on the back cover. And then about a month later, I received an email from a gentleman from New York's Continental Who's Who. And he said, we'd like to take a picture from your article and put it in Times Square. And I was like, sure, okay. I didn't ask any questions, sent them the picture so they could repixel it and everything. And people are saying, well, where's it going to be? What's it going to do? I don't know. My attitude was, whatever it is, I'm grateful. I'm just grateful. And he emailed me a picture and oh my gosh, it's like the whole thing's like 8 stories tall. you see people's heads underneath right there in Times Square. So people probably saw it 2 blocks away. I stopped breathing. I was just,
Oh, yeah.
but and it was free. It didn't cost me anything. So we
That's
just,
amazing.
don't know what you're gonna. And since then, they put me an article in the ICE magazine, ICE. That's an online magazine you can read. And the Women of Distinction magazine is coming out with another edition, and I'm going to be on the front cover.
Wow.
Yeah, the director called me herself and said, Paula, we've had such great feedback on your article. We want to put you on the front cover. So there you go. So I have to go to New York. That's one place I haven't been. So I think I need a trip over there.
Yeah. Go stand in Times Square.
That's what I'm thinking.
I think you need to. So tell us about some other kind of topics that you're passionate about. What other things do you fill up your life? I mean, it sounds like it's pretty darn full right now, but
I am very passionate about animals. I sign a lot of petitions. I do a lot of work with animals. I'm very passionate about fundraisers, and that can range from the homeless to an animal shelter to I several times offered Reiki to homeless people. I've gifted that, and that's been a very, in a way, difficult because you just want to help them all, but in a way, but seeing their response and having them thank me, it's beyond words. So I'm very passionate about making a difference in the world in those ways too. Supplying some food or signing a petition or rescuing an animal or, giving someone a hug or some inspiration. So,
yeah. That's awesome. So I want to ask you about an inspirational quote, but before I do that, you just brought me to think about when you're doing Reiki. Is it an energy exchange? Are you just giving, and does that take energy out of you, or how does that make you feel when you do that?
Yeah, there's different debates out there, and different people have different views. I've heard that some people have felt that they may be drained, or I've been asked, well, are you worried you're going to pick up someone's negative energy, whatever. For one, Reiki's very huge for our immune system. I cannot remember, it has been so many years since I've had a cold or the flu. And I give Reiki to people that are sick. I give Reiki to people going through trauma. But with having our Reiki, when we activate our Reiki, we put ourselves in that beautiful bubble. We have this beautiful energy running through us. Oh my gosh, we could not be more protected. When I'm at my office and I'm doing Reiki all day, it's like I just fly home above the clouds. I feel so good. Yes, I'm not drained at all because we get healed too. Yeah.
So when I do it on myself, I feel like this, I guess the best way to explain it is like a minty fresh feeling, like a tingly, like, do you know what I'm talking about? I love that feeling. It's like, it's cool. It's like icy hot or something on your, wherever I'm doing it. I love that feeling.
Yes. And it's really wonderful. We can be doing Reiki or sharing Reiki with others. And it's like the room becomes brighter. I remember when I first opened my Reiki business, I had a few people say, you need to have a mirror in here, because I went in the bathroom and looked in the mirror and I feel like I'm glowing. It makes us really, we glow, the room glows. That is so fun, Lisa. How long have you been a practitioner, Lisa?
Oh, probably 5 years.
I love
but
it.
I do it on myself. I do it on my animals. I do it on my neighbor, my elderly neighbor. And if my kids allow me to, Mom, you're weird. But, if my kids allow me to, I will, I'll try, and my husband sometimes will allow me to do that, but I mostly do it on myself.
I love it. I love
Yeah,
it.
I'm not a master. I'm just a Reiki 2 practitioner. So yeah, I need that master attunement, I guess.
It's so great. It is so great. And just having
Yeah.
that in your life and being able to offer to others.
Talk about the attunement, if you will.
Oh.
Maybe people, yeah, if you could explain that, help people understand how you become a Reiki master.
The attunement is so powerful and so wonderful. I just, my class just last weekend, we were chatting about it. I cannot stop doing attunements. They're originally called initiations, but in the West, we've kind of renamed it as an attunement. And you use sacred symbols, and you actually, one of the things that's so beautiful is your aura actually connects with the aura of the student, and you just feel it. I just, that energy coming through the two of you. It's this beautiful connection. And you put the symbols in their hands, and it just opens that up for both of you. And it's healing, it's enlightening, it's so powerful. You use breath, and actually it's said that when Jesus taught the disciples how to heal, he used breath as well. And it's, hands-on energy healing. It's not a religion, but it's very spiritual. I believe it's what Jesus did, what Buddha did. But you make that connection in that attunement, and you use sacred symbols. The symbols aren't the Reiki, but they're a vibration that connects, and each symbol has its own vibration. For example, we have a symbol that's a power symbol, which just increases and intensifies the Reiki. We have a symbol that's emotional and mental. So this is a symbol you may use if someone's going through trauma. We have a symbol for long distance Reiki, which basically takes us out of time and space, just creates this bridge. We can send distance Reiki across the world. We can send it to the future, to the past. It's really amazing. I've sent Reiki on the other side of the world and had someone email me, what time? Oh my gosh. It's just fun. It really
I didn't realize you could do past and heal the past. That's powerful.
You can put out there, I really, when I work on someone with the past, my affirmation and what I'm asking for and just sending the Reiki for is, to heal from trauma from that past, because the Reiki goes beyond time and space. It's really a beautiful thing.
So are you channeling from the masters, or how is it? How does that work?
For like the attunement or Reiki, you're connecting to source. You're basically the vessel. You're the pipe. That's why when I offer Reiki, it's not my Reiki. I'm just the vessel. I'm just the Reiki running through. So when I charge for sessions, I charge for my time. Yeah. So that's basically coming from source. In a way, it's like a prayer modality, I believe, because you're putting it out there. You're asking, and I put it out there, ask, we let that Reiki flow, and you just know it goes where needed. You don't have to worry when giving Reiki to someone or an animal. Well, do I need to go here? Do I need to go there? That Reiki will go where needed. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. Okay. Maggie, did you have a question?
I had a question. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, dear.
How would you know if you have a client, if it should be the past, present, or future? Is that just something they let you know that I want to deal with my past, or I want to deal with my future, or what would make the decision? Because some people don't want to go back to their past. They want to kind of move forward. So how is that decision made? Or
basically, I don't make that. I mean, if someone asks me something in particular, I'll put an affirmation out for them.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, in my practice, I don't make that decision.
Okay.
I activate the Reiki. I offer them the Reiki, and I know the Reiki will go where needed. I know
Okay.
their higher self
Mm-hmm.
knows what they need. So if there's trauma from the past, or if there's a disease that may manifest, the Reiki will find that. Studies
Oh,
say
okay.
that Reiki will break up a disease 6 months to 2 years before it
Wow.
manifests. That's how powerful it is. So I really, I guess you could say I don't play doctor. I
Okay.
just get out of the way
Okay.
and I let the Reiki go where needed and give them what's needed. Because let's say from the past they have self-doubt or lack of love. The Reiki may help them with that,
Okay.
you know.
Okay.
So
I got it
yeah,
now. Okay.
yes, yes.
Okay. Okay.
That's great.
Ah,
So share with us one of your favorite inspirational quotes.
Oh, one that I have on the door of my office is, "If I choose to be happy, no one can stop me." I really like that one.
I love that too. It's the choice, right? I mean, it's the fact that we can choose our life. We get to choose.
Yes, absolutely. And, because we all have challenges. When, I had my restaurant, I had a brother pass away suddenly. My husband had Crohn's disease complications and passed away at a young age. And I didn't know Reiki then. But, when challenges come, I believe, you acknowledge them, you make a decision how you're going to handle them and how you're going to proceed, and you make that decision out of love and compassion. You take the steps that you need to make, and then you let it go. You don't let that stay with you. You don't let that worry hold you down or that doubt. You know that you made the best decision you feel you could have made, and you accept that and just let it go with love and compassion. That's kind of my personal view.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So tell us, is this you love? I mean, I can already tell you love. This is what you love to do.
Yes. Yes.
And what do you think your calling is, and how did you know, besides the shaman telling you on Machu Picchu that this is what you're supposed to do? I mean, did you have anything besides that was like, it, or was that it?
That was pretty much it. But I've
Yeah,
always, all my life, even the restaurant years, I've always had people say, "What are you so happy about?" "Oh, I can't help it. If I hear a good song, I dance," and people look at me, but I don't care. I still dance. And when I had my restaurant, occasionally you'd get a customer that wasn't in a good mood. Okay, I didn't get in a bad mood or get snippy. It was a challenge for me.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to help them be in a better mood. I'm going to help them put a smile on their face. And I loved it. I just loved
Yeah.
it.
So that's your calling. Your
Yeah.
calling is just to make people happy,
Yeah.
make them feel good.
Yes. Yes. I do
Yeah.
love that. I do love helping people feel better and be happier, because life is
Yeah.
precious. Tomorrow, I had a dear uncle who raised me. I adored the man with my whole being, and he passed away when I was 17. And that's the day I said, tomorrow's not guaranteed. I'm going to remember that every day for the rest of my life. So you know what? Let's appreciate today. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
That's a good
appreciate.
reminder,
Yes,
because we
yes,
get so busy.
We do.
We get so busy with our to-do lists.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. And that's a challenge. That's a challenge in today's world. It really is.
Yeah.
And even if we take, I feel if we could take 5 minutes every morning and just think about what we're grateful for, put aside what we want or what irritates us or what we don't have, what we're trying to, and we just spend 5 minutes thinking what we're grateful for, even if it's, oh my gosh, I have a bed to sleep in tonight. Oh my gosh, I have a car. I have someone that loves me. If we could take 5 minutes every day, I think that will set our tone and make a difference in the rest of our day.
It changes your life. It
Yeah.
changes your life when you do that, and it becomes a habit, and everything you look around, it's like, oh, wow, this is awesome. It's like, so do you have a personal practice, like a morning routine or a personal practice that you do that keeps you in that energy?
Boy, basically, spend a few minutes cuddling with one of my dogs, and I call in the archangels to be with me and, surround me, guide me to my highest good and most benevolent outcome. I give thanks. I do a few affirmations, such as I say yes to my body's physical health in 2016. I'll repeat that 3 times. I'll say yes to helping others, animals in the world in 2016. I'll say that. A few things like that, affirmations that I put out there. So that's and then I make my morning healthy smoothie, and then I go like a bunny rabbit. Yes.
That's great.
Yeah.
So that just sets the tone for your day.
Yeah, I'll activate my Reiki, kind of put myself in a quick little 5-minute Reiki bubble. And yeah, that's pretty much my routine.
I like to do Reiki right when I'm like going to sleep.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Makes a big difference in how I sleep.
Yes.
Yeah. Just like 5 minutes.
That is fantastic, Lisa.
Yeah. I like it.
Oh.
This has been great. And I'm really excited about your free gift that you have for our listeners. You want to tell us about that?
Yes. Go on my paulavnetwork.com or wellnessinspirednetwork.com, and you can download for free a chakra balancing meditation. I wrote this meditation a few years ago and used crystal healing bowls in it as well. I love crystal healing bowls. And it's just a fun meditation, and you can download that for free. If you want to sign up, you can for my soon to be released ebook, which is called Why Am I So Happy?
I love that.
Thank you.
I love that. So, okay. And for listeners who are not live with us, all of the information for Paula's website, this replay link, and her free gift link is going to be in the Empowered Living Facebook page. So you can go there and download all of the free gifts from all of the guests, and Paula's will be there. And I want to hear the crystal bowl healing. Yeah.
Yay, thank you.
That's going to be awesome.
I'm just so thrilled to be with you ladies today. So
you're like an angel.
Yes.
Right? Just that.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Paula, for being here. It kind of rattles you when there's that technical stuff at the beginning, but well, it didn't faze you.
I swear I'm like a computer virus. I always have little things just because it's funny. But we did it. And I know
I'm grateful. We're grateful.
Yeah. No, this has been really, really wonderful. Thank you so much. And I'm so glad I connected with you. And Maggie, thank you so much for being so great with all of the chats and everybody in here and keeping us all connected there.
Thank you, Maggie. Thank you, Lisa.
Yeah. So thank you, everybody. And make sure to go to the Empowered Living Facebook page, and ask to join. It's a public group. Anybody can join, and we just have lots of free stuff there. So it's all good.
Yay. Oh, thank you so
All
much.
right. Well, everybody have a really nice night or morning or wherever you are in your life right now. And Paula, thank you so much again for being here
Thank you.
with us.
Thank you. Love, hugs, and blessings to everyone.
Virtual hugs, huh?
Yay!
I don't know if that recorded.
Really?
No, it says pause recording. You can record. Yeah, it recorded.
It recorded?
Yes, it's recording now.